Hello, I'm David Christman, and welcome to Film Focus. Today, we're looking at The Avengers, directed by Joss Whedon and starring a whole lot of people. The Avengers follows Marvel's team of superheroes as they are called into service and form a working team to help defend Earth. As a culmination of 4 years of movies released by Marvel Studios, S.H.I.E.L.'s Nick Fury, played by Samuel Jackson, brings together Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr., Captain America, Chris Evans, Bruce Banner, or the Hulk, Mark Ruffalo, Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson, Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner, and Thor, Chris Hemsworth, to bring down Thor's adopted brother Loki, played by Tom Hiddleston, as he threatens to conquer Earth with his alien army. The scale of the Avengers is simply massive, looking at it from any point of view. All the characters involved are larger than life, the locations the action plays out on are suitably massive, and the conflicts are similarly impressive. The Avengers is, in many ways, what it has been promised to be, the superhero movie of superhero movies. The pacing of the movie is quite good as well. We're quickly introduced to all the characters involved. There's been 5 movies before this one to fully introduce them, and then we jump into the plot. A good part of the film is spent with the group coming to terms with the idea of working with each other, but with the still present threat of Loki's plans looming overhead. There's a lot of disparate personalities and things don't always work out smoothly, but by the time the Avengers really start working together, we've seen what they can do alone, and it brings the movie to an exciting climax. Now this brings us to what will most likely be the most difficult part of the Avengers. Can it please everyone? From my perspective, yes, it can. I've only seen one of the lead-up films and only have the vaguest grasp on Marvel Comics characters, but I was able to follow along quite easily. For those who have watched the other films, I'm sure that you'll get more references than I did, and for those that are hardcore fans of the comic, there are definitely some things in the movie for you as well. However, knowledge is not a barrier to seeing this film. You can walk in off the street and understand it perfectly fine. In terms of the directing and acting, The Avengers does quite well also. This is by far Joss Whedon's biggest film ever made from a sheer numbers standpoint, and he acquits himself quite well. The film is shot in the style of the genre, but there's still some shots and sequences that you don't expect and are suitably impressive from a cinematic standpoint. The acting is also good, but that's to be expected from such a star-studded cast. From Robert Downey Jr.'s brash Tony Stark to Mark Ruffalo's twitchy Bruce Banner, everyone hits just the right note. Especially noteworthy is Tom Hiddleston's Loki, who practically oozes arrogance and scorn. All in all, The Avengers delivers on its promises. The acting works, Joss Whedon's directing is up to par, and anybody from those that know nothing about the comics to those that have read them for years can enjoy the movie. Marvel Studios has bet a lot on this series of movies doing well, and to me, it looks like it's paid off in a big way. The Avengers came out last Friday, May 4th, and will be released on DVD later this year.